Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10. At their own.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
11 at the 16-yard line.
Mayfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Goodson made the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth.
Fourth down.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's a wobbler, but he does get it to go as it creeps over the bar. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
By the Patriots.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. There, this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to...
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
On the return, it's Taylor. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.